What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in to the All Things Fishing page. So what I got today is another how-to video. What I'm going to be doing is showing you guys how to tie one of my favorite dry fly patterns that I use for the spring all the way through summer. So this pattern did pretty well for me my last trip up to the Sierras, so I figured I'd make a video on it and show you guys how to tie it, because I think it's a great fly and it's a good pattern overall. So we'll go ahead and get started with that. Okay, so some of the materials that you'll need for tying this fly is a size 16 dry fly hook. Size is preference, but 16 always worked best for me. Some dry fly tailing, some micro hackle, and some gray dubbing. So that should be it. So let's go ahead and get into how to tie this fly. Alright, so to start, I'm going to go ahead and use this 8/0 black thread, and we're going to start by wrapping the hook in the thread. So do that now. So now that we have the hook all wrapped, you just want to take your dry fly tailing, and you can see a section where I previously had cut it out. Just take a section about that big, and you're going to lay it across the back. Okay, so I've got my little section, and as you can see, you don't need a lot, so we'll just go ahead and put that on top. Do a couple of loose wraps to get it down, and just go ahead and cover the whole thing. Okay, so next you're going to go ahead and make the wings. So you'll take your micro hackle and try cutting one that's a little bit broader, and usually the base does a good job of that. So I've got 2 wings right here. You don't have to worry about shape or size just yet, just worry about getting them down. So you're going to go ahead and move your thread up to the front. You want them basically right at the front of the hook. Go ahead and do an overwrap, and then start working under. And you want to lift that wing up. So the wings are in place, just doing a series of kind of figure 8 like wraps, making sure to get under it to lift it up, and then over it to tie it down. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and tie in the hackle that'll go around the body. So I'm just going to go ahead and, we want it to start probably about right behind the wings, maybe a little further. So just go ahead and find a spot to tie that in. So once you get your thread wrapped around your body hackle, you're going to want to go ahead and move the beginning of the thread to the tail section. Alright, so you'll grab your dubbing and go ahead and just simply wet it and twist it around the thread. Till it's on there. You don't want it too thick, so just go ahead and make it pretty thin like that. And you're going to go ahead and start wrapping it on. So you can push to the front so it's all there. And then being mindful of your hackle that you tied on, you're going to go ahead and do a series of wraps around the body. You're dubbing up, keeping it, somewhat symmetrical. You want to keep it level, And then you'll find you got to get close to the wing, and you go ahead and jump on the other side. And at this point, I'll pull those extra fibers back and do a little wrap over it, kind of hold it back. Okay, so I got the dubbing wrapped around the whole body. I wrapped off the head to keep it a little bit neater, and also keeping the wings in place here. So now you're just going to go ahead and take some hackle pliers or your fingers. You're going to grab that and go ahead and move it on down. So once you get to the front, you do your under wrap, body. Make sure that it's secure. Clip the excess off. So now you can go ahead and clean up your fly, and I'll show you that in a sec. Okay, so I got my fly right there, and I'm ready to do the wings. So as you can see, they're not really articulated or anything right now. But what I'm going to go ahead and do, and it's hard to show on camera, but I'm just going to take the scissors, and you just want to cut. You want to start on one wing, pick like the midway point, and just cut it and go up. And it'll usually stop at the stem of the feather and make this nice articulation with the wings and stuff. So I'll show you that when I'm done. Okay, so I'm done with the wings, and it's still a little hard to see on the camera, but they've got this nice, bend to them, and they're shaped right. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little how-to video. This pattern probably most closely resembles like a blue dun kind of pattern, but I usually just make them up as I go. This pattern's great because it can resemble a lot of different things, like from mosquitoes to moths to blue dun to blue-winged olives. So it's got a popular color and style. It looks a lot like an Adam's fly. So yeah, I hope this fly brings you guys some good success for fly fishing and stuff, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.